Hello everybody, welcome. I am just here cutting out a bit of this stuff. I'm going to make a trimming mat. I'm just, oh, that's already got cut in there. It doesn't really matter what shape it is, you haven't got to make it round. Get rid of those little bits. Just a sort of squarish piece here. That'll do. Cut the corners off maybe. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to yeah, okay, it's not perfectly round, I know, but perfectly okay. So yeah, well, I was just in the middle of just doing some of these guys when you came along. so here's a little tip. When you're doing your trimming of a form, you may not have left quite enough thickness in the bottom, even though you intended to. But so what you can do is just push down right in the middle there. Just push down a bit, okay? Alright, so we're going to take this, stick it on there, like that. Let's stick that on there, okay? Now we're just going to put a finger there and tap center it. There we are. And then with the trim tool, now with downward pressure, so my finger, my thumb bridging across here, my index finger there, and now I'm cutting down there like that, checking in my rear view mirror over there. I got the camera in a different angle, so I've got to be careful I don't put my big head in the way. So, okay, so having done that, we're now going to carve out the foot. Now he may come off at this stage, and that's okay. It just gives me, if he does come off the wheel head, it just gives me a chance to feel the thickness. Got to remember, he's not attached to the wheel head. He's only just gripping on this mat. It's not for the faint-hearted. Not for the faint-hearted, but yeah, give it a try. You might be okay. There he is. Well, we'll stick a seal on it while we're at it. Well, I've got him here. So, remember, your longest finger down to the very bottom there, okay, and right opposite that is where you're going to put the seal. So your finger is supporting on the inside. Otherwise you may push the seal in trying to get a good impression, you might be a bit enthusiastic and push upwards too much, and then leave a protruding lump, as it were, where the... So as I've trimmed it on this mat, okay, the rim is nicely cushioned and protected. Alright, let's do another. These are all, they're all similar, but they're different, if you know what I mean. So we just tap center that now. So always begin a cut sort of cutting down like that, and then I dig in there to create the foot. So I'll dig in the tool right there on the corner of the tool, and you'll see it just cuts right in there like that. So if he goes out of whack, out of center, you just tap him back in. Right, now we're just gonna do that. Are we in the picture? Ooh. Are we in the picture? Let's... I'll just zoom it a bit like that. Get some of these in the kiln. Okay, see what happened there? Where I can't apply quite enough downward pressure, sometimes he slips. Yes, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, I can actually trim quite well directly on the wheel head. I'll show you how I do that. Let's dispense with that. So the other technique is you just wet the rim and then wet the wheel head and then tap center and then apply downward pressure. He should stick. Just sometimes it's necessary to do that if that thing is slipping. So angle there and an angle there. So he's got an angle on both sides there. Don't like to see sharp corners. Okay, finger on the inside there. I just got two seals. My seal and USA. I mean, you know, how many seals have you got to be putting on these pots? Alright, there he is. Tap center, press down, first cut, and now digging in there. Lots of ways of cutting feet, you know. And yeah, checking your mirror over there to help you. Yeah, get yourself a mirror. You'll really benefit if you can do that. Everybody says it comes on my workshops here. Wow, what a great thing the mirror is. These are it's a little bit hard, which is demanding me to exert a little extra downward pressure to keep the cut going, and that's why he's releasing himself a little bit, because all right, there he is. You'll know if he's right, you know, he'll just give you a good feeling that he's right, just feeling of being well balanced and nicely in proportion, you know. He's a little bit flared out there, and that's so he meets your lip, you see, meets the lip. Okay, one more to do here, and then don't like to have the wheel going too fast when I'm doing this kind of trimming. Yeah, like about the speed I'm going now. I would say. Right. Angle there. So that angle you see I put on the foot, it ties in a little bit with the angle on the side here. Alright. Okay folks, quick clip there, a little bit of trimming and sealing, trimming and sealing. And I do encourage you, don't be people who take an implement like this and sign their name on the bottom of their pot. Please stop doing that. Oh, Simon, you'd be very bossy. I know, I'm sorry. Don't mean to be bossy. It's a little thing that irks me. You can never read those signatures on the bottoms of pots, and they look very, you know, why not make a seal? It's so simple to make a seal, isn't it? So simple to make a seal. Why not make a seal? And then you've got it for life. Until you drop it. So there we are. Those are the tea bowls over there. You saw me throw them yesterday. I've thrown a few more today. Over here, these ones are sort of like plainer on the outside. They're not got impressions because I'm going to do some brushwork on them. Oh, it's looking like a bit. Feels like it may rain. So yes, and then what I was going to do with this, I've got to find myself a bucket. Got to get this is nice and dry now, so we're going to add this to water. I'll kind of incorporate that in another clip. I'll show you me doing that. Alright, so as I said yesterday, Leach treadle wheels. Leach treadle wheels. Superb wheels. So I need some more people who would be interested in having one of these. They come in a kit form. If that grabs you, give me a shout. I need another couple or three people. Then we can get cracking with a new batch. You won't regret if you're a potter and you know that you like making pots and you're not going to be just doing it for 5 minutes. You won't regret having one of these wheels, I can assure you. And so that's that, just to say that. And also come join us for a keep practicing workshop here in the studio. Go to my website, simonleachpottery.com, and actually something I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if maybe some of you got some thoughts on it. You know, this Patreon, opening a Patreon account. I get people writing to me, oh Simon, you should have a Patreon account. I don't know if I should or I shouldn't. Is that something? Would any of you be interested in helping me out like that? I don't know. If you're getting some benefit from my videos, give me your feedback in the comments below, what you think about that, or whether you think my videos should just be free. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot, folks. Keep practicing. See you around town. Bye bye now.